Dunk participants. From the Denver Nuggets, J.R. Smith. Selected by fans online at NBA.com from the Portland Trailblazers, Rudy Frenandez. From the New York Knicks, former Sprite Slam Dunk champion Nate Robinson. And defending champion from the Orlando Magic, Dwight Howard. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2009 Sprite Slam Dunk participants, and Kevin Rudolph.
All right, we're revving up for the Slam Dunk competition. Kenny Smith and Reggie Miller, Kevin Harlan. Cheryl Miller is out patrolling the sideline, and we're going to be using her a little bit later on. But we've seen some very interesting competition so far. Let's begin with the skills competition, which was terrific. Watching all those guys, those point guards work around the course, and we saw a new winner right there.
Well, the most athletic on that skills competition was Derrick Rose, and I would have picked him to win that. But Detroit, I thought the best shooting team was Phoenix. You know,
well, they were. They shot well, but they couldn't make the
half-court shot.
And Derrick Rose in that second round, I think he picked up his energy a little bit. He was still a little bit underperforming, but the finish is what I liked.
And then the three-point shootout moments ago, Miami's Daquan Cook defeated Rashard Lewis.
Villanova. You mean Villanova? Didn't you say Villanova, Georgetown?
Yeah, Villanova won.
Yes.
We were right.
Well, good for him.
So that's what has happened so far tonight with the dunk contest on deck. As you see the event winners so far.
Detroit, Derrick Rose, Daquan Cook, an underdog to win it.
So NBA All-Star Saturday Night presented by State Farm will continue from Phoenix after this on TNT. Back in Phoenix, the Sprite Slam Dunk competition is on our doorstep, and we've got 4 outstanding competitors. We've got terrific judges, and what do you think we're going to see tonight? I mean, how in the world is Dwight Howard going to improve and embellish this competition more than he did last year as Superman?
Well, I think he can. I think the one thing that he could do is his creativity didn't just come from the cape. His creativity came when he tapped that ball off the backboard, got it back. He has more things because he is an outstanding leaper. So it wasn't a gimmick. That cape was just the icing on the cape.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. To me, it's going to be all about his props and what he's going to use. There's a lot of things that's been circling around that he's going to be bringing in to help him and assist in some of these dunks. So that's what I want to see. But to me, it's little Nate Robinson because he's going to have the crowd behind him. Just like in Gladiator, you get the crowd behind you, you can win. If he gets the crowd behind him and he does something spectacular, anything is possible.
The first time that Dwight Howard does something that this building hasn't seen before, he'll have the whole building in the palm of his hand.
You can see in the first round that each contestant must use another NBA player to assist on at least one dunk. In the final round, look at that second one. At the beginning of the final round, fan voting opens via text message and NBA.com.
And that's
so
what I tell you
We'll give you that information in just a second because that's going to be a lot of fun for all the people out there. Here are all Phoenix Suns players like Tom Chambers. He was a multiple All-Star.
Oh, I know Mark Jackson don't want to see him.
And competed back in the 1987 season.
He only knows him from the waist down, though.
You're right. You might not even know that
He wouldn't even recognize him.
So Tom Chambers, who was in the 87 contest, is right next to Thunder Dan Marley. And he is the Suns' all-time leader in the three-point shooting category. And a terrific dunker.
The mayor
of Sacramento.
We were in our
Kevin
first
Johnson.
All-Star game together in 1990 in Miami. He and I were the first two newcomers in that game.
He was
mayor
a
of Sac.
dynamite point guard.
And this is Kenny's favorite
you
dunk
like this
winner
guy.
of all time, right
Cedric
here.
Ceballos,
Cedric
that's right.
Ceballos. When he did the blindfold.
Yeah,
Did you say
he
that was your favorite dunk?
Back in 92. And then Larry Nance.
Now this guy could dunk.
Very underrated.
He remember he had the two balls at one time, right? Two basketballs.
This guy could dunk. And took me on a recruiting visit when I was here in for Arizona State. He was one of the guys, even though he was playing for the Suns at the time.
He did it with the two basketballs, and he was absolutely
terrific.
terrific.
Do a good job. You didn't go there.
Let's go out to Cheryl Miller.
Too hot out here.
Thanks a lot, guys. I want to make sure you can get back out there and start warming up. And Dwight, it's been a long time since everybody's been so excited about the slam dunk competition. I even tried to get some information from your teammate, Rashard Lewis. Can you give me and everybody else an idea of what you might be doing tonight?
I don't know what I'm doing tonight. I don't know. I don't know.
You want to give it just a little more thought?
I don't know.
What's the main competition?
Everybody.
And get out of here. Let's send it back to you, Kevin.
Well, I think he knows exactly what he wants
has
to do.
the building in the palm of his hands, and he knows that. He knows that. Who's our first dunker?
Let me ask you. We're all, I think, assuming that Dwight is going to win.
I'm going with Dwight.
Who is the dark horse here?
The dark horse. Dark horse is Frenandez. This guy is a contender. To me, J.R. Smith's a contender. He's not a dark horse.
You say dark horse that has no shot to winning would be Rudy.
Yeah.
But a contender would be J.R. Smith. He could really win this.
Yeah.
He really could.
J.R. Smith was third in the 2005 slam dunk.
I always say, Kevin, Red, you have your first dunk, you got to get the building on your side. Oh, double bounce. Okay.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's nice. That's the way
nice.
you start out.
Double.
That's a double bounce because, the single bounce.
An A?
That was from the point guard. The point guard gave him that. Tom Chambers
they're
gave
not
him that.
understanding the double bounce. Here, look at this.
That's incredible timing for a double bounce.
We got a 43.
These judges are going to be hard.
Well, I thought that was around a 40, anywhere between 43, 45. I didn't think it was in the high 40s.
I mean, you've been a voter before, so you know. It's.
I was the Russian judge. I kept telling you.
You were the
Russian judge, for real. I don't play that.
So up next is from the Portland Trail Blazers after the 43 turned in by J.R. Smith.
He's going to have to do something very fantastic. Rudy, too.
Rudy Frenandez.
He's got to do something.
Yeah, he's got it because no one in this building knows who he is other than the Frenandez.
Other than maybe Dwight Howard. He did dunk on him. He did dunk on him in Beijing.
It was supposed to be Rudy Gay. He got injured. Right. So the fans voted in Rudy Frenandez from Spain. He's played the last.
Martin. Who's Martin?
LaRue Martin?
Nope.
Well,
Ricky Martin.
Nope. This is for Fernando Martin, the first Spanish-born. Finish it up. Nice play.
Well, if we knew who Martin was,
you mean Martin from the show?
I don't know who Martin is.
You mean where's Gina?
Who was the first Spanish?
He's wearing number 10. He's wearing number 10 in tribute to Fernando Martin. Martin was the first Spanish player in the NBA and briefly played for the Trail Blazers. He died in a car accident, so in tribute to him, it's
a great tribute.